Hello, my name is Anne-Lise Desmas. I'm Senior Curator of Sculpture and Decorative Arts here at the Getty Museum, and I'm standing next to one of my favorite pieces in the collection, just because I can't get enough of the effects of liveliness, softness, and delicacy that I sense in this artwork. This piece represents a portrait in the form of a bust of a little boy who is roughly 3 years old, and unfortunately, we don't know the identity of this young child. I really admire the skills of the artist who, with his chisel, was able really to shape the contours with such mastery and to render the expression of this young boy with such sensitivity. The liveliness of the expression is conveyed just through a slight turn of the head towards the left, which consequently creates an asymmetrical position of the shoulders. The expression is given through the semi-opened eyes, marked with kind of a pensive gaze, and through the closed lips, which are barely outlining the hint of a smile. Then, thanks to a very highly polished marble, the piece really evokes, the very silky surface of the cheeks, and also the chubby flesh at the level of the neck. And look at how the artist carved the hair. It's really carved in such a way that the hair is just slightly above the surface of the skin. It's not sticking out, and yet it's masterfully rendered. You really see all the intertwined locks, and just because they are not sticking out that much, they are in very low relief, it gives a very silky effect. And it's with the same kind of very subtle variations in terms of volumes, very always close to the body of the child, that you have the artist who carved the drapery of the little tunic with the little folds on the shoulders. And that also evokes the very light fabric with which this fabric was done. All these elements are characteristic of the style of Desiderio da Settignano. Desiderio is the first name of the artist, and da Settignano in Italian means from, born in Settignano, a little town in Tuscany, Italy. And this bust of young boys in marble represented a genre that really started in mid-15th century Florence and ended around 1510, more or less with the fall of the Republic of that city. It comes at a time in which childhood was first recognized as an important stage of life. Their purpose may have been to lay the foundation of the nobility, in particular for patrons who saw in their children the future leadership of their republic. It is the extreme delicacy and the high sensitivity that Desiderio da Settignano was able to convey in his busts of children that truly seduced his patrons, but also his biographers. He was truly admired for his heads full of loveliness and expression. Well, each time I have a chance to look at this artwork, I'm always delighted by this very enigmatic expression of this chubby boy. I still wonder, why does he have such a pensive gaze? And also this expression in the lips. He's about to smile, but to smile at what? And I think it's just all the question marks that I have in looking at him that truly seduce me.